Ah, dear me. Another day in the life of the great attorneys-at-law, Hoffmeister, Bumblehaven and Krieghauser. I'm the third Hoffmeister in that list of great men. Dr. Hoffmeister by name, of course. And, well, Krieghauser is, well, he's a little out of the way at the moment. And seeing as he's gone, we've decided that, well, we can't do business as it is without the assistance of some, well, we're not sure exactly what we need, but we've got the resumes of 4 candidates here, and I'm going to be interviewing them today. This should prove to be quite stimulating. I always love interesting characters. Well, I mean, we have Miss Swizzle around the office, you see, but just between you and me, she's not altogether there, you know. Sometimes she's just somewhere else. Yes, Miss Swizzle! Excuse me, that's her. It's Hoffmeister! What is it, Miss Swizzle?
Miss Elizabeth!
Oh, it seems to be one of the candidates right now. Oh, you must be Elizabeth McGuffrey. Oh, it's so good to meet you. Please be seated. That's such a lovely purse you're carrying. Matches your lipstick. Vivid. I believe I have a resume of yours in here somewhere. If you would just pray hold on one moment. She has some potential, but we'll have to get down to that. Miss Elizabeth McGuffrey. Oh, this should be interesting. I believe that it says here that you are a member of the Babysitters Club. As of the 6th grade, you have been a great and contributing member. Is this true?
Yes, sir. I love children.
Oh, you love children? Well, we don't have children around the office. I mean, per se. There's always Miss Swizzle, but, well, can't exactly call her a child. Anyway, it says here... Oh, this is indeed a point of interest. You like to put on lipstick.
I love lipstick.
Would you just tell me about that for a moment, if you could?
It's just so invigorating. You put your lipstick on and all of a sudden you can be a new person. But though I put the top pink color on because I thought it would fit perfectly in with my trying to get a new job.
Well, it perfectly fits in with your character.
Thank you.
And I'm sure your character fits in with being your desire to get a new job. Perhaps you will be of great service to someone. It says here that you were a black belt in judo, taekwondo, and karate. Is this true?
Shall I throw you all my moves?
Well, if you must, I'm not, you know, but we can't.
Oh, I'm not quite so young there, but you three.
Well, please be seated again. Beside that vase on the shelf there was my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother Hoffmeister's. She thinks that's funny. I guess I think it's kind of funny, only her face and her lipstick contorted in such a fashion. Excuse me. Please compose yourself. This is a serious meeting. My last point of interest on your resume before Miss Swizzle will see you out, or you will see her as you go out, as the case may be, is that you spent a part-time job as a hairstylist, and I was wondering if you could tell me about that.
Yes, sir. But I have this thing. I was there for many years. But I have this thing with poofy hair. And sir, you just have poofy hair. Can I fix it?
Poofy hair?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'd rather you not. Could you put the scissors back in your purse, please? It would just do frightfully decent. Yes, could you please be, excusing yourself out? Your absence is greatly requested at this moment.
Yes,
Miss Swizzle, please see Miss McGuffrey out. I dare say, this is a bit trying. She wanted to cut my hair. For the nerve, I love my hair. In fact, it's the only hair I have. I believe the next one might be some... I hate this. Hold one moment, Miss Swizzle. I'm getting too old. I'm going to have to pull out the glasses. My mother used to do this, as did my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother Hoffmeister. In fact, I think these were hers. Kind of odd. Yes, Miss Swizzle, what is it?
Who says that?
It's Hoffmeister! Hoffmeister!
Ariel O'Toole!
Miss Ariel O'Toole.
Hello, sir.
Well, hello, Miss O'Toole. Please be seated.
Thank you.
You're dressing quite fashionably, I must say. Let's see, I must pull out the glasses. These are my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother Hoffmeisters, you know.
Really? They don't
She was
look it.
sort of... They do look rather lovely. Time hasn't changed them a bit. Alright, let's see. Oh, your resume is on the very top. If you would just allow me to peruse it with you and ask you a few questions.
Alright.
I believe you are the Ariel O'Toole who... Well, let's see, I haven't been reading this right. You won a poker tournament?
Yes, let me explain that a little bit.
And she puts it on her resume. Appetizing.
Some friends from high school, we get together, you know, every year, get back together. We haven't seen each other almost in a year. We play with M&Ms.
And you won a bunch of M&Ms?
15,000.
My goodness, that was a sweet deal.
I shared them with my nieces and nephews.
I'm sure you did, and they probably are still bouncing off the walls. My great-uncle would not approve of such behaviour. He was the first Hoffmeister of Hoffmeister, Bumblehaven and Kriegshauser. Yes. Anyway, I just wanted to go over some bits of your resume, just a few points that would just, you know, help us see exactly who you are, if we may. I believe that, along with winning a poker tournament, you have had other great fortune in cards that are actually in the Guinness Book of World Records. That's quite an accomplishment. For building a card house. That's no longer great of an accomplishment. That is 10 stories tall, is this true?
Oh, yes, sir. My father taught me when I was 3 or 4 how to build houses out of cards, and I just really enjoyed it. It's kind of a hobby of mine.
A hobby? Well, at least she puts her mind to her hobbies. I dare say that is a plus. It says here also that you formerly worked at the mall selling earrings. Was that a pleasant experience?
Oh, yes, I love jewelry.
I see you even have a brooch on your hat. It looks smashing. And your latest achievement, I must put my glasses on, you'll pardon me.
It's fine.
A balloon artist. Now, I believe, yes, I've never heard of a balloon artist before. Pray inform me of the dignitaries and delights of this great artistry.
Well, you have a canvas on the wall.
Most artists begin with canvas. She's off to a good start.
A big one. Quite big. And you fill little balloons with paint that matches the color of the balloon you're putting in.
Yes, of course.
Then you pin them to the canvas. Then you take your darts and you throw them and...
You throw them, yes. Most people throw darts. They don't sit on them.
They're very sharp darts. And
Well, then all the more reason not to sit on them.
and you throw them and they're supposed to hit a balloon. Sometimes you miss, but most of the time you hit one and the paint splashes all over the canvas. And so it just makes art. Splashes
Yes,
of paint.
art. I love it. Art. With big quotation marks around it. What the world is coming to. I assume you do this in your living room and paint your ceiling?
No, sir, I do it in my garage.
Your garage? Well, that must have been your car, the paint-splattered car that drove up a few moments ago. Is that true?
I try to clean it, but I
It's
didn't get
a
around to
lovely
it today.
piece of art. In fact, I think Miss Swizzle might want to go out and look at it with you. Would you please escort Miss Swizzle to see your lovely car?
Oh, yes,
Thank
sir.
you, that will be all.